Friends, welcome to my channel, Mr. Gopal Study here. Remaining part of the strong rose. Second unit I will start. Strong roots composed by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. It's a journey from recollection to reflection. Here, the writer has delineated his childhood in hardship, but it was economically and emotionally secured that leads to philosophy, leads to psychology, and helped to be a good man. That's why his background was strong. So from the strong earth crust, a good quality of son were born. Now, the Shiva temple which made Rameswaram so famous to pilgrims was about 10 minutes walk from our house. Rameswaram, where the narrator was born, it was famous from Lord Shiva temple and famous to all the pilgrims. Pilgrims means Tirthajatri and pilgrimage Tirthasthan. And it was 10 minutes walk distance from the narrator's house. Locality was predominantly Muslim. There were quite a lot of Hindu families too living amicably with their Muslim neighbors. The place where they resided, it was predominantly Muslim and there are some Hindu families. But they lived with a friendly atmosphere, amicable atmosphere. This is a true example of national integration. There was a very old mosque in our locality where my father would take me for evening prayer. In our locality there is an old mosque where my father used to take me every evening for the evening prayer. My father used to pray in Arabic language, in which I have faintest idea because this language is not understandable to me. But I was totally convinced that the prayer which my father prayed reached to God. কিন্তু বাবাকে জিজ্ঞাসা করলে বাবা বলতো এই যে প্রার্থনা করছি এটা ঈশ্বরের কাছে পৌঁছে যাচ্ছে। When my father came out of the mosque after evening prayers, people of different religions would be standing and sitting outside waiting for him. সন্ধ্যার প্রার্থনার পর বাবা যখন মসজিদ থেকে বেরিয়ে আসতেন, মসজিদের বাইরে বিভিন্ন ধর্মাবলম্বী মানুষের ভিড় থাকত। Each of them carried bowl of water because they bring water for the invalids family member. My father came, dipped his fingertips and sanctified the water. They carried water for the sick. After being cured, they came back and visited my father and thanked him. But my father said, "Don't thank me, but you should thank Almighty Merciful Allah." সেই জলে আমার বাবা আঙুল ডুবিয়ে মন্ত্র ওই জলটা তিনি শুদ্ধ করতেন। ওই জল ঘরে অসুস্থ সদস্যের জন্য নিয়ে যাওয়া হতো। কয়েকদিন পর সুস্থ হয়ে সেই ব্যক্তি এসে আমার বাবাকে ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন করতেন। কিন্তু আমার বাবা বলতেন ধন্যবাদটা আমাকে দিও না, দিও সর্বশক্তিমান করুণাময় আল্লাহকে। The highest priest of Rameswaram temple, Pakshi Lakshmana Sastri, was a very close friend of my father's. Nowadays, you see, there was animosity between Hindu and Muslim. Both of them cannot tolerate each other. But it's a story of almost 100 years back. Yet, you see, the people of both religions, how much friendly they were. The highest priest of Rameswaram temple, named Pakshi Lakshmana Sastri, met with my father. And he was my father's very close friend. One of the most vivid memories of my early childhood is of the two men, each in traditional attire discussing spiritual matters. One of the most vivid memories of my childhood. In my childhood memory, there are some incidents, but some most remarkable incidents about the two men, my father and Pakshi Lakshmana Sastri. Both of them put on the traditional attire. The Brahmin put on their clothes, and my father put on Alkhala, the traditional dresses. They are discussing about spiritual matters. When I was old enough to ask the questions, I asked my father about the relevance of prayers. When I became old, I became old enough. One day asked my father about the relevance of prayer. If any prayer has utilities in our life, if every day offer prayer as must, and people used to come to you with an expectation that your prayer will make them cure, is it really, is there any chemistry, or it is only belief? There is any no other physical scientific reasons? My father told me there was nothing mysterious about prayer. Rather, prayer made possible communion of the spirits between the people. Father told me without any hypocrisy that there is no scientific reasons or no chemical bond of our prayer. It's a faith, it's a belief, it's a faith. Rather, prayer made possible communion between two spirits of people, those who pray and for whom I am praying. This prayer helps us to unified communion of two spirits. When two spirits combine with an evil good purpose, then they do something good for the man to whom I pray. When you pray, you transcend your body, become a part of cosmos. When you pray, you transcend your body. You are sitting here, you send your soul and spirit in the universe or cosmos. Then the spirit of the other people form, you are also praying. The spirit also uplifting. They united. They commune. But in the universe, where there is no division of wealth, age, caste, creed. So, prayer, when we pray, transcend your body, become a part of the cosmos. Cosmos, that means universe. There was no division of wealth, age, caste and creed. Everyone is equal. Everything is separation, division in this mundane life, in this earth. But when we meet in a universe or in the cosmos, nothing is separation. Because God has given, God has created everyone equally. He does not create, does not do some partiality, doesn't show some partiality. So we are poor, rich, lower caste, upper caste, Hindus, Muslims, all are in this earth, but in the universe all are equal. My father could convey complex spiritual concept in very simple, down to earth Tamil language. Though my father did not have any formal education, but my father had good spoken power and persuasion power, complex spiritual concept which is very difficult to understand. But my father explained all these complex spiritual concepts in a very simple Tamil language, so we can understand. You know that there are some humanitarians, well-wishers, religious reformers like Ramakrishna, Paramahansadev, Saudamani, Ma Saudamani. They all, Baba Loknath Brahmachari, they all speak a very simple language. Because he knew that he wanted to convey spiritual concept to the common humble life, layman. So if they said some difficult language, they cannot understand. So he should say in a very simple language, they can easily understand that. He once told me, in his own time, in his own place, in what he really is, and in the stage he has reached, good or bad, every human being is a specific element within the whole of manifest divine being. His father, General Abdul Kalam, one day told Dr. Abdul Kalam, in his own time, now we are thinking now, where I am, what I am, where I have reached, or somebody, some thief, some criminal, some doctor, some lawyer, some teacher, where they have reached. That is the manifestation of God. And heaven, someone will be specimens of bad God, someone will be criminal, someone will be doctor, someone engineers, but they are the manifestation of divine being. আমরা যেখানে এই সময় যেখানে পৌঁছতে পেরেছি, যে অবস্থাতে পৌঁছতে পেরেছি, কেউ ডাক্তার, কেউ ইঞ্জিনিয়ার, কেউ ভালো, কেউ মন্দ, যে ভালো মন্দ পৃথিবী আলো অন্ধকার যেমন আছে, একদিকে আলো থেকে অন্ধকার, একদিকে গড আছে তো ডেভিল আছে, একদম ইভিল স্পিরিট তো গুড স্পিরিট থাকবে। সুতরাং এগুলো ইভিল অ্যান্ড গুড, দে আর দ্য ডিভাইন ম্যানিফেস্টেশন অফ হেভেন। এগুলো স্বর্গীয় মহিমার প্রকাশ। শুধুই যে ভালোটাই স্বর্গের আর খারাপটা স্বর্গের নয় তা নয়, ভালো মন্দ সই সবই স্বর্গের মহিমার প্রকাশ। ভগবান God Jesus Christ and the devil, you may see their face will be resembled. Evil spirit when domain, then he Jesus Christ. Then when evil spirit, when they are evil, and when the good spirit, they are Jesus Christ. ভালো হলেই শুভ আত্মা দেবতা, আর অশুভ হলে অশুভ আত্মা দানব ইত্যাদি। মানুষের মধ্যেই দানব আর মানব রয়েছে, দুটো পৃথক পৃথক হয় না। কোথায় স্বর্গ কোথায় নরক কে করে তা বহুদূর, মানুষের মাঝে স্বর্গ নরক মানুষেরই সুরাসী। শুভ উদয় শুভ চিন্তা উদয় হলে তবে সেই মানুষ দেবতার বিকেম ম্যান, গড দেন ম্যান বিকেমস গড। আর যখন তা আমাদের ডিমোরালাইজ নৈতিকতার অবক্ষয় হয় তখন সে মানব থেকে দানব হয়ে যায়। Why we so afraid of difficulties, sufferings and problems? So in a way of life we may face sometimes difficulties, problems, sufferings. We should not be afraid of it. Because all these are the part of the life. They are the part of the heaven. জীবনে চলার পথে সুখ দুঃখ কষ্ট যন্ত্রণা সবই আসবে, তার জন্য ভয় কিসে? এর তো ঈশ্বরের দেওয়া, তিনি আমাদের পথ দেখাবেন, তিনি আমাদেরকে উত্তরণ করবেন। তবে শুভ শক্তির উদয় শুভ শক্তির উদয় তোমার করতে হবে। When you are problem you should not be afraid, but one thing that you should try to the benefits of problems, disadvantages, because disadvantages or adversity always presents opportunities for introspection. When there is a problem, we should not be afraid. Rather try to understand what are the causes for which you have to face the problems. So don't be nervous, don't be afraid, but try to understand the possible causes and reasons for which you have to face the such adversity. So adversity always help you to make out the way of advancement and upliftments. Thank you up to this. So if you like, please share it and make sure to comment and subscribe my channel.